Breakdown.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Next, presented by Progressive. Get great insurance coverage at affordable rates at Progressive.com. I'm your host, Austin Show, and I'm on a quest to find the next big name in streaming. And those streamers are also about to be on a quest. This morning, ladies and gentlemen, our streamers competed in mental, physical, and virtual challenges, all in the hopes of winning tomorrow's $10,000 prize. Now we're doing something a little different in this afternoon's episode. We're going on a tabletop adventure. That's right. All of our contestants are ready to roll. The dice on $10,000. Look, being a streamer requires a lot of skills. I mean, take it from me. And one of the most important ones is the ability to improvise, like I just did in the prompter. In fact, I'm improvising right now. I don't remember that being in the script. Definitely not a reading off of a teleprompter. This is crazy how this is working out this way. I can say anything I want, presented by Progressive. Streamers, how are you feeling?
Good.
I'm doing great, Austin.
You feeling great?
Thanks for having me.
Doing good? You had a nice 2-hour lunch? You look interesting? You look great? Mentors?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Can you feel the enthusiasm through the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, man, these people are ready to play. All right. Now, I see you've all met Jovenshire, our benevolent game master, who is definitely not out to get you.
I'm here to play nice, I swear.
All right? Yes. He'll be guiding you through this tabletop adventure. Joven, tell us a little bit about the quest they're going on today.
We are going to be going through a fantasy-built one-shot with rules that kind of matter, but also don't really matter. So expect the unexpected, making it the expected, and prepare for everything to go wrong.
And
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
and will this be a campaign they're working through over the next 6 months? Or?
6 months? I had 10 minutes to put this together.
Right, 10 minutes.
Yeah, we're doing like one shot. It's a one-shot.
All right, sounds great.
It's held together by Band-Aids, man.
Sounds great. As with any tabletop adventure game, you'll be working as a team. The team that slays together, Jesus Christ, who put that? Stays together. But don't forget, this is a competition. Throughout the campaign, you'll be able to collect energy crystals, each of which will add points to your overall score. Ah, see? All right. Mentors, you'll be able to give your contestants advice and input, but all dice rolls must be on their own. Let me repeat myself. All dice rolls must be on their own. You hear me, mentors?
What happens if we don't do that?
Oh. We actually have no plan for that. So just don't do it. All right? And speaking of dice rolls, if you have a really, really bad dice roll, you can use your progressive edge one time to call a mulligan and roll again. Just once. All right? Just once. After that, you're stuck with it. Any questions? Any questions? All right. No. Austin exits.
Thank you.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna leave. I forgot to read the last part of the prompter. Thank you.
I don't even think he uses a prompter.
There's no prompter over there. There's nothing. That means I'm in charge now. Before we get started, does anyone want to bribe the GM?
Oh.
Yes, no, maybe.
I've got a tissue. Unused.
You're gonna lose first. Unused, you're still in the game. Great, folks. We used, you can last a little bit longer. So how this is gonna work, we are gonna be using our minds, imagination, and most importantly, improv skills. You know those things that we all stayed after high school to do? Just me? No, all of us, right? Great. So this adventure is going to start. Whatever you want to do, you might have the ability to do it. All of that is going to be controlled by your character sheets in front of you. Keep track of your hit points, because that's going to be very important, because I'm going to try to end you. Also keep track of your AC. That's going to be your defense, because I'm going to try to end you. And then you got like stats like strength or wisdom or some other stuff that might be important. Have any of you ever played any other types of TTRPGs without mentioning brands, because we're keeping it cool? Anyone with experience?
Yeah.
A little bit?
yeah.
A little bit? All right. The air of confidence in this room.
Yes.
I think you were the only mentor to raise a hand, or we got a yes over there also?
Yes.
Oh, I was just saying, yeah.
Yes, great.
I've
Good.
topped the table before.
You have topped it.
Yes.
That's
Where are
good.
you going with that?
I have noticed that this table is too heavy to flip, so no shenanigans. Keep all shenanigans
We'll
in
test
game. But friends, are you ready to get started? We'll go over intros in a second. But I want to really set the mood for you all. We good? I love that I can see myself in your glasses.
Perfect.
That vibe is working for me.
Don't get distracted.
I'm going to. Oh, I hit the mic. All right, let's jump into it. You are the intrepid crew of the SS Streamer, a sentient interstellar starship tasked with exploring rich new worlds, seeking out new life and new resources, and boldly, I put that in bold, by the way, boldly making us as much money as possible. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. We want points so you all can win. You are currently on a routine mission exploring an as yet uncharted territory of deep space. So you're on a spaceship. It's sentient. You guys are familiar with the space. You can see down below, we've got a small area that you can kind of work off of. And as we go through, can you please introduce your characters? We're going to start with you here on my left.
Oh. My name is Chiquita, and I am a bug folk cleric. Here to read the stars for all the information we need on our journey and hopefully get some answers in the meantime.
This character looks bug folk. I'm going to give this one to you.
Oh, I love this.
And if I'm wrong,
Yeah.
art department will yell at me and it'll be fun. So I'll let you put that somewhere there on the ship. And John, over here, who are you playing as today?
My name is Bonnaroo Buckzai. I'm a level 5 ranger, astral elf with a shovel.
What's the shovel for?
You're about to find out.
We're in space, dude.
Dungeon master.
All right, I'm just making sure.
That's for us to know and
yeah.
you to
Please
find
don't
out.
dig holes on the ship.
We'll see about that.
Not helpful. And over here. Oh, wait, hold on. You're a what? You can have this one.
Oh, that looks just like me.
Yeah. Matches your aura.
This is a woman.
Yes, it looks like me.
It's us.
That one's yours. I'm definitely saying that one's yours. I'm accurate with that one. I'm sorry, and you are?
I am Blue 2.0. I am here on a mission, and I am here only for that mission. And I am very smart. I'm probably the smartest person here.
Ooh.
Yes.
Do you have a high intelligence?
Yes, I do. What is
Gotcha.
everyone else's first?
6.
Oh, no, I thought you were pretty stupid.
You know what? I think I
There's
am.
different forms of
I think I am
intelligence.
extremely intelligent.
You know what? With a high intelligence, I'm just assuming you're our like robo wizard.
I am the robo wizard.
That makes sense. That's
Yes,
gonna
that's what
gonna
the
be
glasses
helpful.
and the silver.
Gotcha. Well,
is for.
I have.
I am the robo wizard.
I am the robo
I am
wizard.
the robo.
This one, you cannot tell me otherwise, is definitely a robo wizard.
Oh, that's a robo wizard.
So please put yourself somewhere on the ship that you'd like to be.
oh wait,
and
on the ship.
Based on the figure alone, I think I'm very excited to meet your character.
I am Flo, a level 5 druid outlander, and I'll tell you one thing. Nothing I say is true. I lie about everything, and one could say I'm a very free spirit.
So everything you say is a lie? What is your actual name? What is your name? Okay, so no, great. Well, here, then this is definitely your figure. You're a giant goo.
Yeah.
I am made of ooze.
Yeah, a goo. So you know what? I'm gonna allow you to hang out here on the ship for just a few moments.
Is it important to know what each section is, or does it not matter right now?
It might.
Oh, it might. Well, I
Do
hope
you
I'm-
think I've prepared it all?
No,
We've
no.
already calculated.
I am running this all off the
Awesome.
seat. Yeah. Where did you place yourself?
I am in the gravitron.
Great. You're in the gravitron. That sounds important. ships have those in space. It's
Yeah.
what keeps everything, from floating sideways.
Yes, of course. I knew that, of course.
And how about you? Where are you hanging out at?
The tip, I mean the helm.
The helm.
I'm sorry, yes, the helm.
Okay,
Yes.
that's where the people in charge hang out. Are you in charge?
Yes.
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 Yes, you said with quite a lot of confidence.
Definitely.
Yes, we are in charge.
Yes,
So that's where Chiquita is. Bonnaroo, where you at?
I'm in the stabilizer, DM.
You're in the stabilizer. Are you going to be like our central core? Are you going to keep everyone stable, emotions in check?
I was just trying to dig for something, but I can do that.
Great, good. Well, as you cruise relaxingly through the stars, your captain, the ship's AI computer named Sushi Dragon, projects his hologram onto the bridge.
Oh,
Beep boop, beep, 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 boop. Is this thing on?
oh yeah, hey.
Very well, very good. There's too much idleness on board. Maintenance test now.
A maintenance test.
He's stealing our role.
So you are familiar with the maintenance test. Your ship's captain finds you to be a lazy bunch, and if you are ever too idle, as we just saw here, the captain turns off something on the ship that is very important, and you will be tasked to fix it. In fact, we have a couple of tasks, and whoever's the one to actually complete the task, you will get a point. The person with the most points is going to earn 50 GP.
Okay. Would you say that we're crewmates?
You are crewmates.
Would you say that one of us is sus?
We're about to find out. If you'd like there to be a giant red button in the middle, maybe you can push it and see what happens.
Interesting.
It's just like the Skeld.
All right, so from all of you, in order to get this maintenance test started, I need you to all roll initiative. So please roll a d20. That's, you guys know which one that one is. All right, let's say them out loud, starting clockwise here. Chiquita, what did you roll?
I rolled an antenna. I mean, 11.
An 11, 2 antennas, yes.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna count that as your initiative roll. Bonnaroo?
6, but I get +5 initiative, so it's what is 6 + 5?
It's 11.
That would be antennas. Did you add your initiative as well?
So it's no longer antenna. It is 13.
You have a base of antenna.
Yeah, I have a
moving
base
you
of
up
an
to
antenna.
13.
Yes.
2.0?
18 + 2. So
All right, speedy robot.
Yeah.
Easy
I rolled a 5.
Plus.
No, that is plus. I rolled a 5.
Some say
Can't win
to lead
everything.
your pawns out front as the captain stays in the back. So maybe there's some strategy here. All right. So for all intents and purposes, for just clarification for audiences, we're going to start with you, and we're going to work clockwise around the table in order. So your 5 didn't hurt too much, but you don't get to go first. But we're going to find out what you all are dealing with currently. So we're going to roll this dice, and I got a 1. A 1 of 4, so it's not that bad. But you are finding out that your gravitron has now become broken. And as we mentioned earlier, the gravitron quite important because it kind of keeps everything, in place and with gravity intact. So everyone is going to begin immediately floating in 0 gravity. Any movement requires a DC of 10 dexterity saving throw. So next to your dex score, you'll probably see a smaller number with a plus. That sounds right? Yeah, that's pretty good. I saw you raise your hand. You know these rules.
Are we dexterous?
We're very dexterous, Caroline.
So this is a player must revive and rewire the gravitron with a successful DC of a 15 intelligence. So that is. Can you read the rooms that we have?
Can I read the rooms that we have?
Yeah. What are the rooms that are here on the table right now?
We have a gravitron.
Oh, that's. Yep.
We have a gyroscope. We have an oxygenator. We have a helm. we have an energizer, we have a stabilizer, we have shields, and we have engines.
And I did ask at the beginning of all this, before we started rolling, not to look at my notes, because where have you started at?
And the gravitron.
Yeah, the first task we have to succeed at.
Oh.
And you just so happen to put yourself there.
I
And
am
be the
the
first
smart
to go.
robot, so...
The smart robot has some foresight. All right. What would you like to do as you're slowly floating in space?
Well, I'm going to fix it, of course.
You are going to fix it. All right.
Yes.
What is your intelligence? Or
It's 20
arcana?
plus 5.
Gotcha. Do you have an arcana anywhere on that by any chance?
Where do I look for that?
Yes, we have 8 arcana.
Okay, groovy. So you have an 8. You need to successfully just get past 15 here. So go ahead and roll that d20, and we're going to roll that 8 arcana. I have a feeling you're in the right spot.
Okay.
We're in space.
Feel it. You're floating.
Technically,
You feel good.
20.
Hold on.
She should be a poker player.
Did you all put a plant in here? Oh, and wait, on the screen. How impressive. Look at
I am
that.
a perfect robot. I was lying.
Alex's number.
Well, that is 1 point for you. That was an automatic fix.
Let's
It's
go.
almost like the
Teamwork
robot
makes the
was
dream work.
exactly where they
Yeah,
needed to
that
be.
was calculated, by the way.
We added 20 plus 2.
Makes perfect sense. Well, let's see what we're dealing with next. We are now bumping up. Once completed, we'll go right up to number 2, the Energizer. So everyone has landed safely, back on your feet. The ship begins. The ship begins jerking back and forth with depleted power. And
My
any
apologies.
movement now requires a strength check. So we got to get to the Energizer. Where are you currently located on the ship?
I am slammed against the floor in the oxygenator now that the gravitron has been turned on.
In what room?
The oxygenator.
Okay, that's not where we want to be. Do you want to make a check, try to get movement over to where the Energizer is?
I do want to move over to the Energizer.
You can get there in one movement, but you're going to need to roll a DC strength saving throw. So go ahead and get that plus, your plus number next to your strength, and try to pass a 10 with your D20.
Ask if you have any transformations that have a higher strength stat.
That's a good call. Do I have any transformations that have a higher strength strat? Can I change the form of my body, perhaps, to...
Wait, I have a high strength stat on. You could transform
You
into me.
do on your turn. That's
Uh,
right, that is true.
I will allow you to be able to transform into any small or medium object because you are humanoid by shape. So something that you have encountered on your adventures, which yes would be one of your
I'm
crewmates.
around
I
the size
want to
medium.
transform into Bozo
Yeah.
Banzai.
Bozo Banzai.
Does that mean you guys switch outfits?
No. Yes. It means
You are a
might be
gelatin
naked.
form of what you assume he looks like.
So birthday
and,
suit, I
And keep in mind,
guess.
you are the only one in this room right now, and so someone in your crew might be confused when they see you not looking like you.
that's totally fine.
All right. Well, you have a higher strength. So in that case, what is your strength check?
My strength is +0.
Yeah.
Wait.
You're strong.
It's above 10. It's 11 strength.
All right. Well, mine's 10.
But a plus Yeah. So that is still a +0. So you have a 50-50 chance of getting to where you need to be.
But I'll be very handsome.
You will be quite handsome. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me. See if we can get past that 10. 10 will win it for you.
Come on, man. I got an 8.
That is not enough. Your legs are just your goo. It's like your legs are bending backwards while you're trying to move forward. So still stuck in place. You feel that the Energizer's probably off. What would you like to do now?
I would first like to consult the stars as to which direction I need to walk on this ship, so I know where to go.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Mystical.
I'm gonna give that a what is that?
On the ship.
Yeah, a wisdom check.
Yes.
Okay, give me a wisdom, just a full wisdom roll.
No, it's more like I just have terrible eyesight, and so
Okay. Oh, you're feeling.
I'm feeling. Hold on. So okay. Now I may
Now
move.
you don't need to look at the stars to know which way you're going.
I feel like Yes.
Great. I
Great.
feel like you're correct.
Thank you.
Give me a. I need a strength saving throw.
Oh, great. I also have very high strength.
What is your plus to it? What is your bonus?
It is
You're so strong.
It is a 0.
Oh, and it's also a 0.
Yes.
That's
it
okay.
is
We're
also
50-50 here. Roll 10 or higher and you're good to go. I'm giving you better odds on this one.
Hold on.
What do the stars say?
The stars are saying 17.
Oh. Yeah.
Nice.
My thorax is especially
Very strong thorax. You are able to make it into the Energizer room, moving through the ship. And then you do see passively, because you were moving quickly, you did see maybe a naked version of Bonnaroo, but a little thrown off. All right, so while in the Energizer, you need to collect and gather as many energy crystals as you can here. So this is going to be, I'm going to need a 15 wisdom or perception check here. So overall, what is your perception check or perception and wisdom?
my wisdom is 20.
Oh, okay. What's your plus on that?
Plus 5.
Plus 5. All right.
Yes.
Roll. Just roll above a 10. You're gonna be good to go.
Got this.
Come on now. Just channel it. I'm naked. Channel it.
I'm a Libra. Would you like my?
Wow.
There you go.
I'd never trust a Libra.
Me neither.
Oh, you should.
Yes, it is.
Paid off.
What did we
15.
roll? A 15. You
Yes.
have seen. You
Yes.
used the stars. Your antennas knew precisely where they all
Of
were.
course they
And you're
do.
just scooping them together, putting them back in, and you have set the Energizer in place. You fly forward a couple of feet because you were still trying to move as you splat into the wall.
Oh no.
And then finally,
Butt cheeks smushed up against the window.
just like
a pickle sliding down the window slowly.
and that is 1 point for you for successfully doing that.
Yay.
And now we have, you start to find, all of you start to find, it's beginning to get a little difficult to breathe. You know that the oxygenator, the ship's oxygen begins to run low. Any movement requires a DC 10 of Constitution this time to get to the oxygenator room.
Oh no.
You gotta love all those
don't have
sci-fi
to.
words. All right. But Bonnaroo, you're finding it hard to breathe.
That sounds like a job for me.
I think so. But as we have established in previous conversation, your strength is 0, plus 0.
We don't need
It
it.
is. We don't need strength though,
Don't need it.
Why don't you need it?
because I roll high.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Very good.
Man, I should have tried that the whole time.
Right?
So, where are you currently on the ship?
Tabletop.
I am in stabilizer.
If only we were doing the stabilizer.
If only.
If only.
We don't need it.
I have to walk to the oxygenator.
You do. So, give me a
Roll to walk?
Constitution
Hold on.
check
Put
here.
your hood on.
All right.
What is
Can you
your
put it on for me?
Constitution bonus? Do you see that on your sheet
Protection.
anywhere?
My Constitution bonus, it's 0.
Yep, still plus 0. Great. So roll that d20. You're in the mood. You're feeling the vibe.
10.
That
We need
I will
it.
give that as a win, sir.
That's right.
You're manifesting your breath. You're keeping it good, calm, cool, and collected. And you have made it to the oxygenator. And now that you are in there, you need to flip the oxygenator's giant switch with a successful D15 strength.
Oh,
so this
that's
is an
easy.
athletics check.
An
I
athletics
believe
check?
I know what your athletics check is, but can you say it out
Yeah,
loud?
about 1 million. I get plus 3.
You get plus 3 for athletics. Good to know.
You're just
So
gonna
not very
ignore the
strong, but
naked
very
you on the
nimble.
floor?
Can I? Is there a way I can like do a backflip into it?
I like how he's
Yes, you
backflipping
can.
into
Do I
the
have to roll for
oxygenator
dexterity?
When there's a naked version of himself landing on the floor. Pays no attention.
That's right. That is where we are.
I'm kind of used
Very
to it. At this
low perception check. So yeah, are you thrown off by the naked you there on the floor?
I regard the naked me, and then I do a backflip
All
to
right.
turn back on the oxygen.
Give me that athletics check. But also, yeah.
Natural 20? Is that 2 backflips to you?
I was going to say that you have to give me a balance check afterwards, but you have shown that you are quite competent in space backflips. And not only do you, you know what? I don't want to take this away from you. How do you flip that switch, good friend?
I use my shovel.
Your shovel, it's very big.
I pull out my shovel and I flick it.
Oh my god, his shovel's huge.
As a backflip, he takes out the shovel mid-air, and as you land, flicking the switch with the tip of the shovel, just ping! And as you feel everyone being able to breathe free again. Even
You're welcome.
the goo version of you on the floor, you see its chest start to actually be able to bring in some air there.
You can all thank Bonzu's shovel.
Yes, no one else. And with that, you too get a point. And that you've completed all of the different tasks that your AI captain has put in place for you. You three have gotten 1 point each, and winning yourself 50 gold points, and I will let you spread that within amongst yourselves how you'd like to. You receive nothing.
I got this ribbon bod.
They may donate, but I will mention I did not see pockets. So I think you just like put it in there and it just floats around.
Put money.
Okay.
Are you still naked, Bonsai?
Here. Here's
And
a tip.
fabulous.
A couple dollars.
Thank you.
Wait, so we can distribute the coins?
Yes.
Can I walk past my naked self and flick him a coin?
If you would like to toss a coin to your naked self, yes, you may.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I toss 1 coin to my naked self.
Can I do a quick roll to see if I catch it really cool?
Sure. Sure. Let me see that too pop up.
Tempting fate. Oh, did you just crit fail?
7.
No, it was a 7.
Just craters my skull in.
You go and lands in your arm, and as you guys are passing out money, all of a sudden the ship is rocked by an explosion and begins careening down towards a barren planet that you can see out of the viewport to your left on the port of the ship. Don't fact check. I'm pretty sure that's port.
I think the stars are saying that we're crashing.
The stars are pretty loud on this one. Your captain, Sushi Dragon, projects his hologram onto the deck again.
Oh no, we lost one of our engines. Emergency. Take emergency landing positions.
All right.
I don't trust that.
Emergency.
You were quite calm in that situation. Again, when things were nice and peaceful, Captain was like, they're just sitting around doing nothing. Go do chores. And of course, as soon as you finish chores, the worst possible thing could happen. You were losing power and about to crash land onto a ship that is yet unexplored. So we have 4 emergency areas for you to go to, as your captain has ordered. There's the gyroscope, the engines, the shield bay, and the helm. I will let you guys decide without knowing any context where you would like to go.
What were the options? The engine or the gyroscope?
And the helm.
Was there one more?
What do you think,
Feels.
Bodzo?
I go straight to the helm with carrying my naked self on my back.
The engine
I'm in for the
I
run.
don't know if there's anywhere to spend
It's
it.
acknowledged. Too easy.
Crash.
These are
Look at this,
I don't know, how much
and I kind of could just like survive.
But a robot knows.
Right, what are you thinking, Maru?
I swiftly pick up my naked self, sling him over my back, and sprint to the helm.
Give me a strength check real fast. Against strength being +0 here.
Okay.
You're being picked up.
That is a 6.
A 6. I'm going to say that was not possible. You're just like pulling at his arm, and it's just stretching out longer, and you're unable to pick him up.
Like taffy.
How do you react to being pulled? Where would you like to go?
Okay, my arm is gonna come slapping back like a rubber band, and I'm gonna be like, listen here, buddy, I can do this by myself, and I am going. Which one do you think this one or you think this
I
one?
would go to one of the areas of the ship first. that you
Okay, all right. I'm gonna be like, okay, enough fun and games. I want to switch back into myself.
Okay. And you're doing that as you're moving?
Yeah, I want to try and make it out to the helm if
Great.
possible.
To the helm. Great. That is allowed. You'll make it. Your what is that? The gyroscope is.
Yeah,
no, your gravitron is still there, so you don't have any
Are
problems.
you going to be
getting there.
naked, Flo?
When I transform, I think I'll have like a nice little like garter belt or something.
Okay. Again, it's made out of goo. So,
goo belt.
Yeah, it is in the shape of, but sure. So you can go ahead and move to the helm. I'm going to go here next to Chiquita. What room would you like to go to? We got the gyroscope, the engines, and the shield bay still open.
The stars are saying that I should go to the shield room to
All right.
investigate that situation.
Shield bay. Go ahead and make your
Yes.
movement to shield bay. Bonnaroo.
I swiftly recover from my mishap and sprint aimlessly to the engine room.
It's not aimlessly if you're
Great.
I don't know why I'm going
You
there.
go into every single room
Leaving
before you
Blue
find the engine.
to the gyroscope, which I believe is where you are.
We're in Gravitron.
Gravitron.
Is it not possible for me to also go to engines?
You can.
Oh, a
you
challenge.
absolutely
I
can.
don't believe in his
Bonzo's
ability.
ability.
So, as the robot that is able to actually fix this, I believe that I should go to the engines.
Is there a way I can shut the door?
Not in enough reaction time.
Can we turn the oxygen back off?
I don't need oxygen.
What?
Robot.
So,
As I am not robot, I would love oxygen.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Would mention, you guys are a crew that you've been traveling through space before. Though the nature of the competition, hey, I'm going to let you do whatever you want to do. But just keep in mind, you've known each other in space for a
okay.
while.
I just don't trust robots.
Maybe I will change what I'm saying, and I will just go and maybe give a hand to Bonnaroo, and we can work together.
I
in
love
the
teamwork.
engine.
I've heard it
is
makes some dreams work.
AI and human.
Yeah.
All right.
Beautiful.
So we got two people there. I would like everyone to give me a quick, we'll do a intelligence check. Roll a d20. Give me an
Oh,
intelligence.
thank goodness.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Okay, we'll take that.
We'll take a good roll for
on
once.
board.
Anyone get above a 15?
I did. I got a 16.
All right, 16. What'd you guys get?
3.
13. Oh, wait,
13.
including the plus?
Including the plus.
13.
Okay, great.
What's
Your
our
room's fine.
I received a 4.
A 4. Okay. This side of the ship knows by looking out the port windows that the rate that you're going, you probably have about 3 turns here in order to fix this ship, all 4 rooms, before getting into the atmosphere and probably flinging your bodies as gravity hits. That being said, everyone roll that d20 again. Let's go ahead and do an initiative roll.
Oh my
God.
And we can freeze it.
Oh my God.
What's our initiative?
What did we get?
We got
Is it
11.
first?
17.
We were doing so good.
11 total over there. Here, 11 total.
Maybe it's just 6.
The dice
have,
are
like,
hot.
an
The dice are
initiative?
hot.
A
there a
lovely
plus to
9.
Yes. At the
9,
top.
okay.
Yeah.
Lower than his 11.
Oh.
Where are we at, Mr.
17.
17. We're going first over here.
Plus, just 8, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a 6.
All right, so this time we are going in initiative order. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's easy for me to know because I got a little crusty crust. All right.
Not yet. Fix that one.
All right, so you are in the helm.
Yeah. Brace for impact.
This is what you're working with. The ship must be steered to a safe crash landing area on the mysterious planet. Doing so requires a DC 15 wisdom. I need a survival check. So whatever your survival is,
your
which
survival's juice.
might be great
Mine
as
is
our
also juice.
spaceship druid.
Yeah, you're
Some are saying I survived.
Transform into me again.
He's got a survival skill of 8.
I will say that if you do not complete this in 3 turns, bad news to you.
I mean, I deserve it. If that
I
happens.
think you're going to. So give me a survival check. We're aiming for a 15.
Okay. That's a 7.
And you have an 8 survival. I think that.
Oh.
But I have +5 wisdom. Does that matter?
No, just a survival on this particular case because you are hoping to survive.
We can't lose the
So you hit it.
Oh, yeah, because it's combined, right? So it's a 15.
15.
Yeah.
Good roll. I tried to put a lot of dread in the air.
And I almost succeeded.
No, that's your best thing as a druid is survival.
Oh,
so you're
yeah.
Stacked.
Some are saying I'm Jeff Probst.
Yeah, I was really kind of hoping for a crash landing there, but cool. Also, I would like to be mentioned before, and no one has told me that I need to keep all 4 of you alive to the very end.
We know. I'm prepared.
I really thought your initial dice rolls were going to take us to a scarier place. Wasn't the case. All right.
Wait, so one person's gonna die?
Maybe
At
more.
least.
It's like White Lotus,
People-
but in space.
Or faint.
Yeah.
Or knock out, need a little nappy
New
nap.
version of your brother.
Bonnaroo,
fruits,
where are you at?
Make a smoothie right now.
I am in the engine.
Engines. That's right. You've got a friend over here to help
friend,
you.
yeah,
We'll
sure.
work with advantage if you guys are working together.
I don't
One
know
of
about
the engines has caught fire and must be put out. This can be done by exposing the engine to at least 10 points of cold damage specifically, or a 5-foot cube of water. Until this is done, each player is taking 1d4 of damage in that room at the start of their turn. So let the damage begin.
Oh, no.
Please roll 1d4 of fire damage for me.
Wait, 1?
Oh, critical
Whatever's up.
fail.
You've got a slight tinge, and you've taken 1 point of damage.
You pee on the engine a little bit.
You got an
A small amount of discharge now on top of the end.
Now it smells like
But
in here.
we now know how to put out the fire. How are you choosing to do so? Let's get creative.
Let's get creative. What if we?
Sit on it.
What if you just sat on it? Was that enough
To smother a fire?
Yeah.
I am able to do that. Was that one of the ways we could get rid of the fire?
I am working off of your rules. Are you asking Blue to just smother themselves onto the fire?
I'm not asking, but I'm not commanding you to. It's like
We have a proposition.
you should sit on the fire.
What is it?
We asked the blob because
No,
he
no,
would.
no, no, we don't ask the blob. The blob will go on fire, I think.
Oh, no.
But one of us must go.
I think,
Are you gonna ask me?
well,
I'm
the
on the other
blob
side of
is
the
too
ship.
far.
It's really convenient that the
Maybe there's
robot was in the
comms?
gravity room and then everything went wrong, and then conveniently fixed
Our
it.
butt is on
Do you
fire.
think there's like
robot took
communications
away-
in the ship where you can message me?
No,
with the
no, no.
frogs?
The blob is too far. I will sit on the fire.
Thank
You're gonna sit on the fire.
You're a wizard.
By any chance, you're.
I don't have any cold. I only have lightning.
Can you get me there with your spells?
We could use a lightning bolt.
I have locate
to struck
object.
you.
Does that mean I can locate the blob?
You might be able to
It is
locate
not
something wet or
entirely
cold.
your turn
Wait.
yet.
Yeah,
Oh, it's not my turn. That's
It's
right.
not
It's
your turn. So we do
my
have
turn.
we have a command that is happening.
Okay.
So is that your action that you are taking on your turn?
Well, my action would be. So she's gonna be sitting on the fire.
Possibly.
Oh, I mean, if I accept.
I mean, if you do that, I attempt to soothe her by playing my flute.
Oh. Yeah. Yes, but I'm going to need you to act out the sounds of said space flute.
I can't whistle.
Oh, okay.
I got it. Right,
Okay,
you
yes.
do the, okay.
Thank you. Can you do louder?
Wait, what?
Louder?
Do you feel soothed?
No.
Oh, it is not working.
I am
Oh,
a robot. I don't feel anything.
A familiar tune fills the air. As a robot, do you feel the emotions?
Can I ask my friend, my coworker here, to stop doing this and get focused? Because we have
Lock
business
in.
to get down to.
What do you
Meanwhile,
like
this
me to do?
conversation is taking place. What room are you in? Please remind me, Chiquita.
Okay, so that's
I am in the shield room.
Okay, you are in the shield room. Great. In the shield bay, the explosion has knocked out the shields, exposing the ship to space debris. Some of you might pronounce that debris. We can argue about it. A player must reactivate the shields by reconfiguring the controls to the shield bay. Now, doing so requires a DC 15 intelligence check. Until this is done, holes are punched in the entire ship, causing each creature to make a DC 10 Constitution save. So everyone roll a D20
Whoa.
while you go ahead and try to roll a 15 intelligence.
That ain't
Ooh,
good.
that's
Again.
bad.
We have 10 though, right?
Yes.
What did we have to score better than?
10.
How many rounds do we have again before
For
her
Constitution.
flow gets yeeted?
Oh no.
Wait. The stars have given me as I flap my wings really aggressively, 15.
That's what we needed. On this side of the table here, you did not save the Constitution. What did you guys roll?
I have a 10.
10 saved and
5.
Okay, you two. Working so hard. You over there just telling people what to do. Quite exhausted. You also feel a level of exhaustion. Sitting up at the ship, just being lazy, I guess.
Couldn't save the Constitution. Guess you're no name.
I saved the helm, okay? Come
The
on,
shield
let me rest.
is put back on. You hear the steady hum of the shields, knowing that your ship isn't going to be obliterated as it flies into space. But
I recognize that hum. It sounds familiar. Reminds me of my temple back home.
That being said, we're kind of flying through this in a decent way, but we are still in the engines room.
Yes, we are.
2 down, 2 to go. You've been told to smother your robot body onto a fire.
Yeah, you were told to bounce on it crazy.
Well, but I don't think it's doing a spell against me. A counter spell doesn't do anything.
Not here.
Okay.
You're
Well-
also very tiny by the look of you.
Wait,
I don't
I'm not.
You're literally a no.
No. Well,
like
can I?
super
Oh, I didn't realize.
Can I choose
I
that
feel
I am
bad.
big enough for the fire?
Don't sit on the fire.
What?
That's terrible.
She's a robot.
You're a robot. Fire and electronics, I've seen on most devices saying, please keep out of direct sunlight.
Yeah.
It's not like she has feet.
Well, hold on.
We're gonna die. if you
Will
don't
told
sit
me
on
that
it.
I could get water in this room somehow.
Did they?
That him over there. He told
Oh, he
me.
did?
I don't know which.
Read
spell
through
does
your
that.
abilities.
Detect magic, identify augury, detect thoughts, locate object, clairvoyance,
Locate.
counter spell, and tongues.
To put on fire.
Which one do you did you hear something there that tickles
Locate
your...
object, you might be able to find something wet or cold, but also...
Can I like bring that into
The
or, like-
suggestion I would also make is there's 4 objectives, and you guys are both trying to fix one
Yes.
that you
Yeah,
don't seem suited for. So you
Yes.
could go check out that
Where was the second
gyroscope.
one?
The second one is in the gyroscope. Yes.
If I walk there, am I able to also take an action?
Yes, you'll have movement and an action, and you'll be able to get there in
Shall
one
we
movement.
leave?
Let's go.
Shall we leave, Mr.
He's big enough to fight the fire.
Do you have a reaction?
Well, this would have been nice because I can teleport 30 feet. So, but
That's okay. That's okay.
Teleport them back off the fire. You're gonna sit on it, you're gonna like it.
I believe, if I know that ability correctly, I believe you yourself can teleport.
do I have a? If she's trying to run, do I have an opportunity attack, like ensnaring strike, to like throw her
No,
onto the fire?
can I not let him do that?
Your teammates!
Well, it's a robot. It doesn't have feelings or anything.
Wow.
I'm just
Wow.
I didn't know you were such a robotist, man.
Wow.
Yeah, you're a robophobe,
No,
dude.
I'm more of a nature guy.
I am not offended. I don't care at all what this guy has to say about me.
Is it because I'm an elf?
I would like to leave the room. I can't hear myself think over his speaking. It's really annoying me.
All right, well, here's how we'll settle this. Roll a d20. Just
Yeah.
roll a d20, you
Oh,
roll a
yeah, do the
d20. I'm going
okay.
to do some math in my head based on some stats here.
5.
Oh,
You got a
no.
5.
12.
12.
no.
All right.
Taking an attack
make
of
me
opportunity
say
on
that.
someone trying to save your life.
I am saying, Bonzo, you are able to react accordingly.
Yes.
You see Blue leaving the room. They kind of noped out of the situation, and they are leaving behind you
I'm
out
going
the
to
door.
save her life. You're so dumb.
Bring the flute back out.
I bring the flute back out,
Put it away. It doesn't do anything.
trying to lure her in
Who
like a
hired
siren.
With the
him?
all right, give me a do you have a performance bonus by any chance?
Do yeah, it's 3.
All right, +3. Give me a charisma check as well.
Okay, charisma check.
Yeah, let's see what you roll.
13.
You roll 13 plus
Plus
your
The
performance.
3 performance. So it's,
All right, Blue. I'm just roll a d20. Try to
Oh
beat
my
it.
god. Am I gonna be soothed by this guy? No, well,
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 6.
In your past interactions, you feel a tang of what others might call emotion and you hear the soft, sad tunes being played by Bonzo, and you go, and it slows you down.
Is this what humans call sadness?
I will say you do not make it to the room, but you are at least like retreating, making eye contact, ending your turn there. That is 1 round done, folks. Back to top of initiative.
I'm gonna
Get to the gyroscope, man. Get to the gyroscope.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. If I go to the engines, I definitely can fix it. But I have to deal with Bonzo.
Okay, the one thing I would say is you are unaware of what's happening in the rest of this.
That is true.
You only
I've got pages here, that we may or may get to. It'll be fun. It'll be fine.
Okay.
I promise. There'll be a BFG at the end.
I am gonna go.
Wait. If there's any kind of you're at the helm.
Yes.
There might be some kind of communication device.
That's true.
If you could
Is there any kind of intercom system on this puppy that I can use to talk to?
You got earpieces in.
Okay.
I feel like he should be able to talk to me as the robot.
Can you hear my flute?
I'm gonna broadcast to everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
But remember, we can't trust what he says. He lies about everything.
No, it's fine. Don't worry.
I think you're getting a little bit.
All right, yeah, that one's coming back.
Oh, God.
Let Nandre give a very formal radio transmission right now. Go ahead.
It's a lie.
10-4, crew, it's your boy, Flo. I'm up at the helm. I think I got this ship right and steady, but it seems like we've got a couple other probs on here. Is everything okay? Over?
I'll leave this for open round of communication during his turn.
Okay.
What's your name, Flo?
Flo.
I need you to come here and get Bonnaroo away from me. I'm trying to go to gyroscope and fix the situation.
Is there HR on the ship?
Is he doing the flute thing
Now
again?
remember though, he has been laying that flute down, so you're feeling some
I'm kind of feeling maybe a little something for him. I really need this shit. Like, you humans don't know anything. The emotions are getting in the way. Let me get to gyroscope. You can come take my place.
The Pied Piper.
He keeps playing the flute. Tell him to stop.
I would, but I kind of always thought you two would make a nice couple.
Flo, I protect those who cannot protect themselves.
Are you reading your
This being you. A robot can take care of itself. I need that thing on the fire now. Come help me muscle it on the flame.
Okay, well, I got 2 options for there.
Well, I personally thought that Flo and Bonnaroo would also make a nice couple, but I don't know if.
Yeah, but
She's
I thought
good.
the ship is
She's
kind
good.
of...
Ask him about the ship that's crashing.
We've got time for romance.
I would like to mention that your captain comes on this ship. It's like, what are you doing? We're hurtling towards a planet. Emergency.
But we're hurtling toward romance
No,
as well.
Captain, but he played something so beautiful for me.
It's a flute. It's just a flute.
We're all doomed. We're all
Okay,
doomed.
no, I need to get to gyroscope. Flo, get me to gyroscope. Do what you need to do. I need to fix this because none of you are capable.
All right, on your turn. What are we doing?
So, my plan is to get down to engines.
All right. All right. All right. You can make that on a turn. We are stable, so you can run and you can make there on your movement with an action.
Okay.
Move your piece down. Where are we?
I'm in the engine.
You're in the engine. Action.
I'm leaving the lovebirds alone. Let them play their song in the corner, and I am going to use create water and dump it.
You had create water the whole time? I would like to mention at this point, I have not seen their character sheets. I'm learning as you learn, and you had create water the whole time. I went on for 5 minutes how the engines were on fire.
Hold on a second. I didn't know they were on fire because they were too busy singing songs.
I was getting creative.
I'm just gonna start skipping pages. I don't think we're gonna get to this one. That one's fine.
So what do I have to roll for this water spell?
No, that is a conjure spell. You have conjured the water. Where do you conjure the water?
Mostly on the fire, but can I flick just a little bit on it?
All right,
Just
wait.
a little
Can we get a
wet,
little of the
cold
flute ready?
shower.
Oh, we're doing the flute again?
Yeah. Oh.
I do a performance check to dissuade him.
No, it woos the room.
Sing the Titanic.
Yeah. You have successfully put out the flames.
Someone's got to save us.
As you know, as it evaporates. Goo is gooing it. Just goo it. I always say.
I'm gooing it up.
All right, but in all of this chaos, you've realized the gyroscope still is not set. As we now move over to our flutist, Bonzo.
Okay. Wow.
Wait. Has our bug gone yet? I think our bug.
No, I'm after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Thank you.
I
One turn.
didn't really mean for this to turn into a romantic thing. I'm not.
They never do.
A big fan of robots. So I put my flute away and I magically teleport with Starlight Step to the gyroscope as a bonus action.
Okay, as a bonus, is that
You could just.
Okay, in fact,
like the
that is going to negate your exhaustion that you received earlier.
Whoa.
Oh, you're so
I
bad.
should have hit you with your exhaustion, but that's going to come back to hurt you later.
That's fine.
You were run off with anger, maybe, and the momentum pulled you. All right, so you were there now in the gyroscope. The explosion has thrown the gyroscope off balance. So as you open the door, it's causing the ship to tumble because it's taken you a while to get to this, uncontrollably through space. You're going to hit your target because we at least know where we're going, but it has no up or down to it. A player must reach the gyroscope by succeeding on a DC 15 dexterity check, saving throw.
That's my
So
thing.
let's start there.
Okay.
And everyone else, you've been knocked to the floor. You're all knocked
hitting all
prone.
the walls in the engine.
I'm
There's
on my
blood
back
all
and I'm
over.
skittering like.
I'm literally a puddle. I'm
Give
literally
me
a puddle.
a DC
everywhere.
dexterity save, please.
A 15? Is that
You have to
Just like
pass
one
15.
chip
Yes.
on the
What's your
floor.
dexterity?
Oh, 24. 19 plus 5.
You've made it. The
Sleigh roll.
nimblest of the
Slay.
crew, I'd say. You have been
Thank
able to
you.
balance your way through, and you've made it there. Now, the gyroscope can be recalibrated using an action. Until this is done, all skill checks are made at negative disadvantage. So you are there on your turn, but it's going to take another action. Now moving us to you, knocked prone. What would you like to do?
I would first like to get right side up.
You're right side up.
Okay, great. Perfect. So so far we have shield fixed, gyroscope.
The only thing that needs to get done is the gyroscope.
Great.
And he might need a helping hand. It's going to take one more action to fix it.
Great. Then I will. I will scurry over.
I'm going to stop you there.
Oh.
As you scurry, everyone roll a 2 d20s for a dexterity check and give me your smallest number you get.
Ooh, rolling with this.
Wait, if I get a 20, is it
That was a 3.
Still the smallest number.
Yeah, you.
One.
I'm sorry, you went from a 20 to a 1. No one saw the dice roll. She went from a 20, asking if that would do her any good. Has to take the smaller number. You are stuck on the ground. You're not moving. You still are maybe feeling emotions. What do we roll those?
I got a 3.
3 still on the ground.
I'm
6
too good at the
still on
flute.
the ground. As you're all trying to move, it's just not working, bringing us all the way back around. Now, round 2 is done. This needs to be accomplished here. Would you like to take an action to fix the gyroscope?
I would. I'm confident I can fix the gyroscope.
All right.
know
Roll
what
a d20 for me.
Okay. Is there any modifiers?
Not on this one.
It's time to turn
Just don't roll a 1.
It is a 2. Wow. You said don't roll a 1, so.
And with that, you are able, with previous knowledge, to fix the gyroscope. As the ship starts to start to recenter itself and go. But again, you guys took a while to get the engines up and running to get all these done. We are now in round 3. So as you look out the window, you notice that you are now passing through the atmosphere and hurtling down towards this planet as you're able to get up and move all bodies up to the helm where you need to strap in and brace for impact. Now, as you hurtle through space, now air, you land on the ground, you hit, it's bouncing around. Everyone give me a strength check. Just roll a d20.
2. 13, right?
Oh.
What do we all roll?
13.
13. 7.
I've rolled a very powerful 5.
5. All right. You two are going to take a D4 of damage. What did you roll?
13.
13. You're fine. You're fine. And as you're taking your damage, again,
Trauma
seeing
bonding.
through your entire
took a
viewport,
lot.
a city in this barren desert, this one city, as you kind of land and hit on the ground, jostling your bodies, as it screeches to an Akira stop.
Yo.
Right there in front of this city.
Wow.
And as you successfully land, in quotation marks, a message comes in from your
Oh
captain.
no.
Do we clap like
Beep, beep, beep. Well, that was a bit of a rough entry. The bad news is the ship is wrecked, and I don't think I can be repaired unless we find some more energy crystals. The good news is my sensors indicate the presence of some crystals not far from the ship, to the east.
To the east.
Do we have to fix the robot? Or do we just...
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about mutiny here.
Yeah.
All right.
Can we eat him?
It is I, the AI dragon.
Oh shit, he was still listening.
Not pre-recorded, we're finding.
And I'm here to say we need to take a break from this chaos. I have to say a quick thanks to Progressive for sponsoring Next. Get great insurance coverage at affordable rates at progressive.com.
How much is spaceship insurance?
Breakdown.
Yeah, gotcha.
Hello, we are back from a crew break, but I want to shout out Progressive for sponsoring Next. Great insurance coverage at affordable rates at progressive.com. Back to the table.
Thank you, Cap.
Well, we have now made it successfully onto the surface of this planet as you've scratched the ship, landing right in front of a city. How would you guys like to kind of interact and at the precise moment?
Well, the only info we have is that there's energy crystals to the east, and then there's also this town. So we got to make a decision or split up. I don't know, but that's all our info.
Can I do something? So as I step off the ship, I would just like to take a look at the beautiful sunset and acknowledge that I feel something like almost warm when I look at the sunset, though I know it's just the sun.
Or maybe it's the sun heating up this metal body.
It could be that. It could be the sun just heating me up, yes. That's all I would like to do.
I would also like to acknowledge 3 of you, for completing your tasks, did get an energy crystal.
Oh, cool.
You'll maybe need those for later. The goo, who started off a little slow.
I saved the goddamn ship.
You did. You
saved the water.
You saved everyone from taking a lot of damage.
Nice.
So,
nice
thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thankless job.
Thank you so much.
Oh, my back.
From carrying.
All right, and if we can now, as we, your ship is done for. Your engines are down. You're going to need to fix this ship up. So it makes the most sense to maybe go out into the city and see just where you're at. So if we can, let's go ahead and change the table here to
the desert.
Yeah, you find that there's this city that's got buildings kind of around this desert area, and if I may, as you approach the looming outer wall of the city, you are surprised to find it unguarded with its gates wide open. Passing through the gates, you enter into a grandiose but eerily silent metropolis. Enormous, ornate architecture sits abandoned as hordes of green-skinned humanoid beings dressed in dirty rags huddle in hovels, and garbage litters the streets. And they just saw a giant space metal rock land in front of their town, screeching to a halt. So they've all started to come out and see you as you enter this city. As you enter and you see these, how would you like to react?
Is there something I can do?
Does anyone have the speech, the communication?
I do. Can I walk up to one of the disgusting beastmen and use speak with animals?
You can speak language.
Oh, we can.
Disgusting beast. Yes?
All right, I would like to do that, please.
Can I stop him? Can I roll a dice and stop him?
I'm going to say it's moving a little quick, but go ahead and you see him walking forward. What action would you like to do?
I would like
as
to
he
use.
walks forward?
I would like to just like maybe tell him to pause and use my tongues because I can speak to them normally.
Oh.
And I'm worried that this human is going
I
to.
really thought she had
tongues
tongues earlier. Okay, this makes more sense. All right, so as he's walking towards one of these humanoids, you walk in stride
Yes,
up
I
to
can
them.
sense that he's going to be disrespectful in
and you see
He's kind of got a racism thing.
one of the aliens, again in cloth and drab, just kind of steps forward towards you.
Oh, sheepish.
The claw.
I use speak with animals on.
What animal would you like to speak in?
Well, what am I looking at?
You were seeing a humanoid alien figure, smooth skin, not any gills or anything. Really just kind of smooth, green, bald.
Maybe winged?
Yeah.
Maybe a frog?
Okay. Please give me your best frog.
Well, I say, hi there, little guy, as I kneel down and put my hand behind its head.
He prefers the term short king.
Okay. As you now make eye contact with this humanoid,
It's a short king love story.
but also I need to hear a ribbit. I need a crow.
It's like that.
That is
Honestly,
not worth it.
it's not a ribbon. It's for
As their horrified eyes now move to a robot, which somehow seems better for them. They seem more comfortable with the robot. They like they've seen one before.
Yes. I know these creatures, people, humanoids, and I know the language.
Okay.
And I am going to choose to tell them in their language.
We are here in peace.
We are here in peace and we need some resources. Do I have to do the language?
As he kind of grabs the hand, moves it away,
Yes, good idea.
and just looks at you and goes, nothing.
Oh God.
Any quick reactions from my two other players?
I
Okay,
am
give him
in,
another animal note.
Well,
Have you ever
I just wanted to say I'm in awe of her speaking with animal skill as a fellow ranger.
By the way, I don't think either one of you successfully communicated
No, I don't think
with
we did.
him.
No, you both didn't.
Oh, but you can detect thoughts.
We're gonna have to kill him, guys.
I can detect your thoughts.
Okay, you were conjuring detect thoughts.
We
while
We're detecting.
you can unleash a spirit guardian to help. Probably not great for communication. You might scare an alien.
But back to my comrade's point, what if we just, maybe they need a little bit of guidance from the stars in the form of intimidation, and I can summon a spirit guardian to maybe intimidate them to be on our side.
Okay.
With
Okay.
love and peace and
If you'd
kindness.
like, I can
and
back you
things.
up and pull out my shovel.
I think that
You guys are colonizers.
All right.
We are select.
We are colonizers.
I am a bug folk. Thank you.
So you have summoned a giant bug-like monster
Yes.
guardian.
Green.
Behind you, at least matching the same color.
Green.
Did you? All this is happening. Did you have?
Can I roll like a perception check to see like how dry and dehydrated they are?
You give me a nature check.
You could literally.
You can always.
Nature.
Wow. You rolled a 5.
I have a 5 for nature.
Oh, you have a 5 for nature.
And I rolled an 11.
And you rolled an 11, putting you at 16. I'm going to say their skin seems to be able to, like, as you look closely, it's got like these pores on it that seems to be like plucking moisture from the atmosphere.
Okay.
So they've able to live in this dry atmosphere without needing to do whatever you were thinking about doing next.
Well, there was a couple things.
And as a giant bug creature shows up, and all of the
I got what I'm gonna
okay.
do. While they are focused on the giant spirit guardian, I would like to disguise myself as one of the aliens.
Whoa! All right, give me a what is that?
I do have a disguise kit. Is that useful in this?
No, not in this particular case.
Okay, but I still can do my transformations.
Dude, what is that? Dexterity for?
I do have a bonus action where I can assume the shape of a beast twice per short rest.
No, won't do that one.
So they are beasts.
Just give me a dexterity check.
Okay,
give me
okay,
a
okay,
little, yeah.
Yield good.
Yeah.
15.
15. All right. While they're, you have shape-shifted into their form, matching it. Color tone is still about the same, but yes, you look like one of them, but a much more moist version
Look
of
at
one
his
of them.
skin.
Okay, okay.
And now to what end?
I'm going to.
Are you doing?
I'm going to slip to the back of the row of aliens greeting us at the town.
Give me roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be a deception? I
Yeah, we need it. We're gonna do a deception check here.
think? You got 5 in deception. Let's hope.
Critical fail.
Okay. Hang on.
Oh, we can edge.
We're gonna edge.
We can edge.
We're gonna progressive edge.
What?
We're using the progressive edge.
We're inspired. We're re-rolling.
Yeah. Please be a 1 again.
It's a.
I think it's a 9, right? Or is that a 6? I think it's a 9.
It's a 9.
That's a 9. That's a 9.
Okay.
Putting you at 14. Yeah, you think that you are sneakily moving behind this group that is now fleeing from the Guardian.
Yeah,
They don't know what is good for them. They will know in time.
Oh, I really
Yeah.
thought we were going to go in a different direction with your character.
Don't
I
worry.
love how it's turning out so
Don't
far.
worry.
Great. You have instilled fear and you are running with them?
Yeah, are you just part of them now?
Well, I didn't want to scare them.
They are running back into their huts.
Okay, I'm gonna go back in the hut, I guess.
Okay, we'll get back to you in a second. I heard a detect thought from you earlier.
Yes.
How would you like to partake in that?
This is where I'm comfortable, you know. I can
I think
so.
I think we should go to the leader of this group.
Okay.
And we should. Well, we're not.
He's now ran into
I
the
understand,
hut.
but do I have to be speaking with them to detect thoughts?
No.
Okay, so
No.
I think that we
From
should.
a distance, it'll work.
I think we should just from a distance detect their thoughts.
Okay.
Terror.
Give me a. Let's go with a intelligence
Wait,
check.
can I
Yes.
can I change my opinion?
Yes.
So when I was saying that I could speak their tongue because it says I could do that.
Yeah.
Can I speak to them and also detect their
So
thoughts?
the problem is, in order to speak their tongue, you have to know what tongue it is. So you,
I can't just.
you don't
just read their
know. You've
thoughts.
never
Well,
seen these things before.
Flo is figuring
Mr.
that out.
I've played a tabletop game here before.
I think we should let him decide.
All
Okay,
right.
so the tongue. Do I know the tongue?
You would have to know what language they're speaking in order for that to work. But you walked up very confidently.
Okay, so
We can figure.
yeah, you know what? Let's just think from afar right now.
Okay.
Detect thoughts.
Give me an. Yes.
Can we read their thoughts to see what language they're speaking?
Well,
Yes.
I don't. They're not gonna say that. In
Yeah,
their
but we
head.
can
Well,
read
you
it,
might
and then
hear
we can
their
hear
thoughts
them.
in a
Yes,
language.
huge.
So
And then we
we'll
can
get
do a
their
history check to
language.
find out.
Like
There's
in
rules
the
for this.
arrival.
Yeah.
Roll an intelligence check.
Okay. What's our +5?
I would love to hear their
16.
thoughts
Yeah.
of my spirit.
16 +5. Yeah.
You successfully feel
It's
a
fabulous.
connection,
Yes.
a mental connection from your robot
Yes.
sensors to their brain. And even with that connection hit, it feels still. The same eerily still atmosphere of this town feels like it's the same for their mind, which is definitely not normal.
So I feel like are they just robots also?
Not
Projecting.
That's an interesting thought. With that, you start to hear your intercom beep, beep, beep,
Beep beep beep.
beep, 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 beep. And you hear from Sushi Dragon, which may or may not have a verbal script for you.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, that's okay.
Beep, beep, boop, boop, beep, beep. I need to download my new dialogue.
As your captain comes on, they explain that they feel an energy source coming from what seems to be a citadel in the east distance of this city. So he urges you to move towards the citadel.
Okay.
Are you coming with Flo or are you staying with them?
I know.
He's in a hut right now.
Oh yeah, you got the intercom message.
Yeah, do you have a family like in this hut? that you're
I'm
walking
looking
to?
for luxurious objects, you know. Everyone else got energy crystals, and I'm
So you're stealing?
maybe. No,
Okay.
I might be
I mean,
into
you are a
thievery.
liar. You could get away
I'm
with
a liar. I'm a cheat.
Are you trying to steal stuff?
I'm a news.
All right, you see in this hut plates that don't look like they're full of food, rags thrown about. Their bed seems to be just made of like. Don't steal the rag.
Come on, man, steal the rag.
I have a robe.
The pillow is just like rags thrown together in the shape for a head to rest there on the floor. No frame, no mattress.
So it's just almost nothing in there.
It seems that there are shelves and maybe equipment there that may have been used before, but it's dust-ridden. It's as if they haven't used it or know how to use it anymore.
Okay, I want to grab the largest mysterious object in there and sprint out back to my friends.
Give me another check.
Okay.
That's
Largest, I'd probably say strength. Like
Okay,
if it's
strength.
something giant.
So you weren't trying to be sneaky about it, right?
No, I want to grab it. Go.
Great. Yeah, you see what would be an ice box.
Okay, yeah, I'm
An
into
ice
that.
box.
I'm into the ice box.
Yeah.
That's a 2.
As you wrap your gooey arms around it and you lift, your body goes up but your arms stay down. And all the heads just turn and look at you.
Oh no.
Now you have enemies.
Oh.
Guys. I feel like we got off on the wrong foot here, okay? I'm going to use fog cloud.
Okay.
Cover my escape.
The room emits with fog.
And I'm going to fly out that door back to my friends.
And as the fog starts to raise, even before you start to run, those aliens that were huddled in there leave before you, terrified. No sounds, just terrified running.
Okay.
So you're running with them.
And the three of you just see 4 aliens. Two tall, 2 childlike aliens scurry from this hut.
Did you orphan them?
You flogged the babies?
You bogged them.
Those are your children now.
Energy crystals to the Citadel. How would you like to interact? Yeah, what have you done?
What have you done?
All right, you've seen these people, and then he just, as the smoke starts to dissipate, just his body standing there, hand on face, rethinking all of his previous actions.
Can I, when I approach, be like, there was no good loot?
Mind you, he's still in the shape of a tiny alien.
Can he even speak like common? Is he,
Yeah, how is he
making little
communicating?
muscles?
You are
Common tongue
very,
alien body.
yeah, you are very aware it is him. It is. He looks gooey, unlike the others.
Can I scoop him up and put him on my shoulder
Yeah.
with my animal handling?
I'll let you add insult
put
to
the
injury,
rope around
and
him.
yes, you can use your animal
Rope
handling.
around him and drag him.
I'm made of ooze. You can't
think
rope me.
He's made of ooze.
You hear
Must be my
the.
little guy.
Use the shovel.
The shovel. I'll
Oh
find
my
a-
God! What are you doing with the shovel?
I'm just holding
You
it.
could just
You're
walk
holding
in.
There's nothing wrong with just holding a shovel.
Okay, you're just holding a
I'm just
shovel, and
holding.
he's on your shoulder.
Everyone's so
do you consent?
Yeah, I want to go. I'm right shoulder.
Okay, right shoulder. All right, great.
You're good, son.
Any interactions
Thanks, man.
amongst yourselves, or are you traveling through the city? What are we doing?
I mean, we gotta go east, right?
Can I just like annoyingly just like start walking in front of them while they do their thing and I lead the way to the citadel?
Absolutely. A little radar pops out of your shoulder. It starts spinning around.
Yes.
And you're getting out the energy signature that the sushi dragon was sending out, and you're following that way.
Exactly. They have no idea what they're doing. I will be in charge here.
Such a disappointing encounter. I thought we'd have more followers of the faith.
So are you all making your way towards the Citadel and following in the steps of Blue 2.0?
Yes.
All right.
I am curious if there's any land vehicles that I can perceive.
You do see maybe like heavy layers of dust on what could be some forms of communication, but it does seem that they are riding a beast that would be of the lands.
Oh.
So maybe like not horses per se, but yeah, like a 4-legged animal.
I'm
they
good
ride.
with animals.
You are good with animals.
Like how far away is the Citadel? Cause
It's not far. You can see the dome around the corner.
It's within vision. We don't have time
We
to
should
search for
walk.
these, bipedal animals.
okay, man. Let's just go to the
Bonnaroo,
Citadel.
always with the theatrics.
Can I rest my arm on his head like this too?
Yes, yes. And it's a nice little moist feeling in the hot sun.
Cooling
Nice
off a little
voice.
bit.
So,
His armpits
as you
dripping down.
as you turn around the corner, you do see a great building. This building seems to have spent more time being made. Structurally, it looks quite sound. Where some of the other buildings are starting to like crumble a bit, this one's still in great conditions. And so, as you reach the Citadel, you enter a grand rotunda with circular pews surrounding a central podium. The round walls tower over the room with murals depicting robed figures engaged in oration, discussion, and in debate. Lining the walls is a multitude of brass machinery, now rusted and covered in dust.
Oh wow.
And as you enter, who's in what order do you enter the
Who's in
this
front?
rotund area?
Robots.
Yeah, I entered first.
Me and Flo coming together.
We need to put him on top.
Great.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
and who is last to enter?
I'm so sad about my last
Oh my God, I'm so
encounter.
tiny.
As you enter the room,
Tiny.
These mage lights start to flicker around as if no one has been here for a while, and now the lights come back on, and the heavy door that you have opened as you walk through closes behind you. And now I need my players to roll for initiative.
What's our initiative?
19. Actually, 21.
Oh, that's right, too.
12.
21. Can you do something for me?
All right. We're losing to the goo. That's not a good
Remember, you
sign.
have your edge. I don't know if this is the best time to use it.
Again,
For
you
initiation.
It's just the order of your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just the order of the turn.
Save it for something important like
I think maybe.
All right,
killing the natives.
starting over here. What did you? What did your
I
initiative?
rolled a 21.
All right, 21 for Flo.
We have a 5.
You rolled a 5. Okay, that's a thing. 17. 17's up there. Great.
Am I looking up for
It's okay.
Blue.
Who knows?
and we
Maybe
got
we don't want to
Bono,
go in there.
and then what'd you roll?
We're stuck in there.
A 9. All right, we're doing okay.
My spirit guardian just, I guess, became the big friendly giant of the green people, I suppose.
As you moved further away, it started to lose its tether to you and has, disappeared. So it's no longer in the city terrorizing the folks.
How disappointing.
Agreed.
Great. So, all right, I'm putting some numbers. What do you guys go ahead and talk amongst yourselves as you feel the door close behind you?
The probability of us surviving this is low.
What?
So,
Well, you're a robot.
well,
You could get like crushed.
yeah. In general, we gotta be
But
smart.
one
about
of us
this.
could teleport and save us all.
That is true.
There's a lot
That
of
is
options
true.
for this
And
door.
can I urge Flo to turn into me again, but naked?
No.
And then
What?
I am.
And then you have
What?
to fight each other.
He always is. He's
In
good.
the
Look at his figure.
center.
He's got like a couple robes on.
Because then we could both teleport.
How are we
He can transport into you. He doesn't necessarily.
I scratch
he doesn't get
the
your
top
abilities.
of your head and I go, they're so silly sometimes. You're such a little goofball.
It makes me blush.
All right.
But this does not look like a good situation, guys. This door is really big and it's really locked.
As you're looking around and talking amongst yourselves, through the columns on the other side, you see stirring, you see movement, you hear chattering. You then see emit from the shadows.
No.
Justin Timberlake?
Tiny trolls.
Gonna ruin the world.
Yes.
Oh,
All right.
my God.
3 small trolls come in from this side.
Zendaya.
Oh my God, pencil toppers.
There we go.
Nandre, you have to transform into one. I mean, Flo, you have to transform into one.
2 mediums
Oh,
come from this side, a
You're
slightly
like
larger
passing
than
one
the
with
small,
pants.
and then lumbering
Better than
forward
that.
Can we
with
make them our friends?
fantastic hair. A large troll starts to push through the catacombs. And you hear the chattering, unintelligible. You've never heard it. It just feels and sounds like poison to your ears.
This is
And
bad.
initiative begins.
The minds
I
of
will
Moria.
say they do not look friendly.
Okay.
Can we try and make them our
So far.
You all can try whatever you'd like to
must-
try. And it is starting off with Flo. Flo, you are starting this off. What would you like to do?
Oh, man. I have a lot of options here.
And remember, you are still disguised as a native alien.
I am a little alien guy.
Are they chill with those?
We could locate something to get us out.
All right.
We could look.
Yeah, we
It's a
could totally
big old
order
smile.
a step
It's-
from the
I could
ladder.
still.
Could I get a better understanding of kind of like what is surrounding each of these groups of trolls? Is there anything nearby?
It's-
Like, is it the
this
ground
looks-
shifty?
If I was to make a comparison, it kind of looks like the Senate of like a Greek Roman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my
so
God.
someone
I
there
have
is
that.
a giant in the center. This is a like one of those things you can stand on. A really big soapbox, if you will.
Okay.
So there's something to stand on in the center that rises about 5 feet. Each one of these steps is about 5 feet up, leading to 20 feet at the very top. So there's just steps and trolls.
Yeah, that's a very good combo. But I feel like this is going to be a fight. So
I agree.
Because it doesn't have to be a fight.
I don't know. We dance on the wall.
You can do whatever you want.
We're coming with kindness.
I mean, like, I feel like that's the best use of my
I
ability.
feel like maybe they're just a little bit, maybe they're misguided. Maybe I can just try blessing them, and if that doesn't work, I can...
That on your action will be your prerogative.
I was thinking about just killing them.
But let's see if we can.
You do see that they are like shoveling these energy crystals you've seen into their mouths and sharp, rigid teeth as they start to flex their muscles. But initiative first. What are you doing?
Here's my plan. I want to use create water, and I want to fill this whole lower section up to
drown.
We're all gonna
I'm not. No. It's not high enough for anybody to drown.
No,
it's just about like waist high on the trolls, perhaps, and not.
For some of the smaller trolls might have an issue there.
I want it to be high enough that they can walk into it.
There's water. You're doing a conjure water.
Okay, and then as the little alien guy. Right? I want to approach the edge of the water and just wave my arms and make loud noises and try and get their attention.
Okay, that is a movement and an action. You will not necessarily wave your arms around, but you are standing in front of the pack, which does have their attention.
Okay.
So move yourself down there, and next up is the small trolls, who will in fact move as a small pack. So if I'm correct, you said you are right. Where's our naked guy?
This is me.
There you are.
So I'm like right here.
You're there, and yes, these small trolls do, in fact, wade through the water, landing, standing, just feet in front of you, and one of them is going to swipe at you.
Oh no!
Do I get to cast a spell or no?
No, you used your actions.
Oh crap!
You get to take it.
Yeah, it is now their specific turn.
Water.
So you see him move forward. What is your AC?
13.
13. I have rolled
a 4.
Ooh, a 4. He just walks up and pushes you. Not enough to move you, but does now see that you are not one of the alien folk from outside of the Citadel.
Okay.
Next up, we have the Bono.
Me?
Yep.
All right. Well, I see them, and I scream, "Little monkeys!" And I cast Speak with Animals.
You would like to speak with the trolls?
Yes.
All right. So you hear. So that's your action.
Okay.
Are you moving at all? Or are you staying in the back? You haven't used the move action yet.
I am going to move this way.
Yeah. Great. You speak animals. You see that they're trolls. You've encountered trolls in your adventures before. In fact, anytime you get onto the SS streamer, you hear trolls all the time.
Right.
So you're pretty familiar with their language. And the chattering now starts to sound like, "Feast on flesh! Feast, feast, feast! Eat, eat, eat! Energy crystals must have!"
Interesting.
We can help them.
Get them.
You were the only one that understood that, by the way. Everyone else just heard chittery chattering.
We can give them one of them.
I was gonna say,
Can you just?
they want to eat us, right? Is what I'm gathering.
I mean, eat flesh was pretty good.
They can eat flesh, but we do have a robot, and that would really hurt your teeth to bite.
It would. They can try.
Put us out there.
It's giving me some ideas.
So you've actioned and you've moved, but now our big lumbering troll makes it about here, just out of range. Not close enough to, but has seen you and is moving towards you.
Oh.
And still with speak animal, you hear, "Tiny food."
Which means...
It means what it means, John.
I'm hungry.
I don't want to get
So that's our
eaten.
lumbering.
Threat is imminent.
The mediums can move a little bit faster, and they are close, but they had to do a double movement to get close enough to you, not enough to do an action.
Okay.
Now taking us to Chiquita.
I feel that these trolls maybe are just a little misguided in terms of their
I love your
hunger.
energy.
I feel like they're just very, very misguided.
You should put your arm in
Yes.
front of them and see how they react.
I think I shall in an attempt to bless them, and
Okay.
so I will join my my comrade.
You would like to
Flo.
join the trolls. Oh, you want to join Flo down there. All right, but you want to bless. Is this a
Yes.
particular ability that you
Yes.
have?
And you're
gonna have like a
Okay. You know what?
Because I have
And try to convince them that maybe they're hungry for something else in life, like faith.
Okay, here's what we're
instead
gonna
of
do.
flesh.
Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna allow you to move your figure up to the small trolls in there at the bottom. So you're not in the water though. You're just next to them.
Come next.
Okay. And go ahead and roll a religious check for me.
Okay. Or we can throw it and then
We'll do the lightning and then hope.
Ooh. That is an 18.
An
Yo,
18.
big
An
roll.
18.
Okay, that bless, that holy word that you speak actually starts to burn at their skin and ears.
Whoa.
One of these is about to take 1d6
Heathens.
of damage.
Oh, I told you the stars never misguide me.
So you've blessed this troll, you've given it positive energy, it's immediately retracted, it has felt seen, and takes, that is
Toxic positivity
5
was
damage.
effective. I'm so glad. Wonderful.
How much damage do these trolls
we do not know how much hit points they have, but that was a pretty decent hit.
Nice chunk. Nice chunk.
They smell delicious.
Are we gonna have dinner?
Yeah.
All right, then after Chiquita is Blue.
Yes, so seeing all the trolls in the water and seeing my comrades on the edge, I would like to send a lightning bolt into the water.
Nice.
Ooh. And I would like to attempt to kill these trolls, as I think that there's no discussing anything with them.
Yep.
It's life or death.
Yep.
We need to get rid of them.
All right, roll a d20 for me. That's gonna be major damage. All right, yeah.
Oh, I got a 4.
Progressive edge it.
Yeah.
I use my progressive edge.
All right.
Okay, all
Or
right.
Poseidon, never mind. Which one? Zeus.
I got a 2.
Yes. My sister
but-
uses her progressive edge.
I will
She's
say
here in spirit.
you are attacking with advantage
Yes.
because, as we all know,
of course.
water, electricity has advantage
Yes,
over water.
yes, of course.
So roll a second dice
Yes, of
and
course.
take the higher number.
Of course. 10.
10. All right, I will give this. So you are doing elemental damage.
Yes.
Go ahead and do. We'll take a D10 plus 5
A D10.
for damage.
Whoa.
Which one's the 10?
Which one is the 10? I think it should look like. Yeah, this guy.
This
Like the
one?
D20
There you go.
with less sides.
Oh, that one.
I'll roll this one.
Okay, I'll have my dice back. I like that.
It's a 2.
It's a 2. So you do 7 damage to all of them.
Yay.
But this one fries out, and
Nice.
you get an energy crystal.
We're rich.
Great.
The rich get richer and the poor get poor. That's you, Andre.
I mean, I set it up.
I cannot believe that worked out.
And back to initiative. Flo, we're on you.
Lightning strike the water again.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna lightning strike the other troll.
You have lightning strike also?
I have call lightning.
Call lightning. All right.
Thunderwall? What's a thunder?
Yeah, call lightning. Call lightning.
Give me a.
That's a different ability. You have lightning also.
Isn't this just the damage type?
We already
Yeah.
saying water.
So yeah, give me a nature check.
5.
Great. Plus your D20.
Panic.
Yo.
21.
21. You don't even have to even roll for advantage. Roll a D10. And it's plus
I
5.
literally just
also
handed
have-
you one, didn't I?
Exactly, because we also have these two.
Okay.
I might.
Oh, a 9!
And that has fried the trolls to death. All right, that knocks out our small trolls, leading us over to Bono.
I got the big guy still.
Okay.
The two little guys.
I would like to use Starlight Step to teleport into the middle of this body of water.
If you're landing in the middle, there is water in there, but you were going to be on a like a speaking post.
Oh, okay. That's perfect for what
So
I'm
you were technically above the water.
Okay, perfect.
Great. So
And then,
go ahead and move your figure towards where you're going.
Okay. So I teleport here as a bonus action. And then I want to perform with my flute, attempting to lure all the trolls into the water.
Yo, wait a second. He's
Give
cooking.
me a charisma check.
Okay.
Or performance, whichever's higher on that one.
There's a
Whichever the bonus is higher.
Ooh, 20. Not natural.
You can hit 20? All right, for the large.
You lose the arm.
Large doesn't care.
Okay.
But the mediums also do not care.
What?
Yes.
What about the other players?
They are not affected by that.
Nobody fails again.
All right.
Oh my.
One day we will conquer civilization.
All right, from
still there.
Bonnaroo, but still in the 7, in the middle, we have the large
It was a really good
sees
That
you
deserves some
move
crystals.
and runs. The water does not affect him to stop him, and comes in to take a giant hit.
This guy stinks.
Yeah. So.
My flute.
Forgot I'm not a
Oh, and I rolled a 17.
That is above my
Yeah,
armor
he
class.
comes in and he's going to multi-attack you also, by the way. So he comes in, swipes,
Backfired.
and hits 1d6 plus 5 of slashing damage, which is 9 damage
That's
total.
nothing. I still got 20 hit points.
Oh, that's good because now he's gonna bite you. No, he doesn't. He actually hits you hard enough that he can't bite you. You stumble back. Maybe you land on your feet off of the podium.
Okay, so
He
like
knocks the flute out
yeah.
of his hand.
Smash the.
So you're no longer in range for him to bite you.
Flies across the
I haven't given up on the flute playing.
Amazing.
Great.
roll.
And now the mediums will actually go one here at advantage and one over here at normal. We'll start with the advantage against, who is that? That's you. So attacking. We've got an 8. Does 8 hit you?
My AC, right?
Yes.
No, because I have the power of faith on my side.
Yes.
Great. So he swipes,
Yes.
misses you, goes to try to bite you.
Get good.
He did. 17
Oh,
plus
damn
5
it.
is 22, which is also going to now
Your
be
faith
just
means
a
nothing to these trolls.
1d8
didn't
plus 4. So not as much. Let me find my d8. Plus 4. You're taking 12 damage on that bite.
Everyone's getting
Ouch.
That's insane.
And then our other one against blue. These guys out.
We could.
That
We
would
always
be
have
a
this.
20 against your AC, I think is a hit.
It's 15, yeah.
15.
So 5. Is that how that works?
You are taking only 5 damage.
Nice.
Okay, nice.
Nice.
And
nice. Nice.
That's just
that
what
one
I
does
have
not
points.
get multi-attack. Then taking us to Chiquita, your move.
Well, as I look at one of my 6 arms that is nimbly hanging off of my body, very and swinging lifeless, I decide to. We said we were gonna do what was it? Fire.
Yeah.
We were going to cast Fairy Fire.
Ooh, Fairy Fire. I will give you player knowledge. Fairy Fire is an image. It is not real fire. It's fake fire.
I want to conjure an image of disappointment before I decide to smack it.
Okay, you can conjure. So you're going to go for a physical attack.
Or a guiding bolt. I'll do a guiding bolt.
You'll do a guiding
I'll
bolt.
do a
Do you have? Does it say there the stats it's rolling for?
It says plus 8 attack bonus, 4d6 with radiant.
That sounds wonderful. And you're going to be doing Radiant, which we've established kind of hurts them. They don't like, holy attacks. In that case, go ahead and roll the d20. We're going to add plus 8, and you're trying to fight a medium one of these guys.
Hopefully I'm making it medium rare.
Yo, big roll.
Okay.
Big roll, big roll.
14.
That is a hit. And so what is that, 4d6 of damage?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll 4d6 for me.
Oh, 4. So 4 times?
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh. 6. 3. 6.
Horseshit.
3.
What?
6, 12, 15. Dead.
Yeah.
Got it.
Horseshit.
Boom. So plus the holy damage is going to give it a bonus of 5 damage. Yep. And roasting. Our medium boy,
Great cause.
which is right here.
Should have
You
joined
get,
the faith.
as you destroy him, energy crystals just start to fly out of his body.
I mean, cash money. Cash money.
All right, so that was to get down to blue. We were establishing kill a troll, get some loot.
I mean, I have 3 different lightnings. I don't know what's the difference between them.
Read them out loud.
Okay, Jolt 8, Witch Bolt, and Lightning Bolt.
Lightning bolt from where you're at is going to be pretty effective against that big, large guy. Oh, but you're also got this guy right next to you. Any of those attacks will probably be good. Whichever one is going to do the highest damage.
Do I want an attack bonus? Like, does that make a difference for accuracy?
The attack bonus is going to be very important.
So, okay, then the first 2 are +8. It's 2d8 or 1d12. Probably the 2d8.
Whichever one you'd like to use.
Okay, let's do the 2d8, and then I have a +8 attack bonus. Wait, which
great.
one's the 2d8?
Roll a 20.
Roll the 20?
Yep, d20.
Okay. 1.
Oh, critical fail.
That is a critical miss.
Okay. Don't have a reroll.
My cousin uses his progressive edge.
That's
all
like
the way
you're
from
going to cast a spell.
Romania.
The secret
Yeah,
Vortex.
just a giant whiff of a spell.
shoot the flames on
You
your
maybe
fingers
saw
at the
that
top.
your crewmate was near danger. Maybe it threw off your groove a little bit, and that ping of emotion flies again.
Emotions were the downfall.
Taking us to top of initiative. Flo.
All right.
Oh my god.
I mean, I feel like we should just lightning bolt the big boy.
Yeah, but
Whoa, 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 whoa,
here we go.
whoa.
Think about this though. If you don't kill him and lower his health, you make it so that one of these other ding dongs can collect it.
So we take the medium then?
I don't. This is up to you.
My mother is Ding Dong. I'm Chiquita. Thank you.
Well, the big guy didn't take any damage last time, right? He's just in the water.
He's in the water.
Full health.
But he's in water. That's got to be worth something with the lightning.
But like, what if
We
someone
can
else
go.
Think we can one tap it?
I don't know. If
Wait, but I'm in the water.
Yeah.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
Well, I mean,
played his flute
the
for
flute,
everyone.
but the flute was pretty bad.
He seduced you.
We'll spare him.
flute was
We'll spare him.
take out the medium.
We're
It
gonna
was
we'll
the
lightning bolt the
Titanic.
medium behind us.
All right, go ahead and roll for attack.
Okay.
Come on, baby. Yeah, buddy.
It's a 12.
That's a hit. You can roll for damage.
Come on.
Okay. I got a DC 16 attack bonus.
say, I could attack
What do I roll? The D100 for that?
Uh,
D10?
That is what? Which one?
What am I rolling now?
Lightning.
A D20. Or I'm sorry, for the damage on the lightning.
Yeah, okay. A 2.
2 plus. Is there any plus to it?
Attack bonus is DC 16.
Also, I
No, not that. All right, so you're doing 2 damage to the medium. All right. Great. Next up is Bono. Back over to you.
Bono.
Okay, I'm really angry at this little monkey now. So I'm gonna kill him. I am gonna use. Does this thing have any damage on it?
No.
No.
It has none.
And he has double attack. He got multiple.
Okay.
His cheeks.
I do
looking at
really
you.
quickly.
Yeah.
You rolled a 2.
Yeah.
You have your edge still.
No.
No, you don't have your
They-
edge? Great. All right, your edge is out. Your edge is gone.
We use
Who
that.
has his edge?
I have
still?
an edge.
You
We
have
have
an
an
edge.
edge.
You
We
have
have
an
one
edge.
too.
Great, never mind.
Yep.
Let's go on to you.
So I really want to kill this guy now. So what I'd like to, is Hunter's Mark a bonus action?
You pointed at yourself when you said I want to kill this guy. I just want to clear that up.
No, I'm probably projecting. I want to
Okay.
I want to kill that one.
All right, you got the large guy. What are we
A
doing?
lot.
Is Hunter's Mark a bonus action?
It is a bonus action to be able to do extra damage and roll on advantage. We'll give it.
Could I do Hunter's Mark on him?
Yes.
And then, can I use Colossus Slayer, which is wait, that's a bonus action also.
I think you're getting 1 bonus
You just
action.
get
What's your
one.
colossal? What's your colossal? What's
The
that gonna
Colossus Slayer is once per turn, hit a creature with a weapon attack. The creature takes an extra 1d8 damage if it's below its HP maximum.
It's
So-
it hasn't taken damage, so I wouldn't use that yet.
Okay, let's do Hunter's Mark then.
You got it.
And then I want to shoot it with my longbow.
Nice.
Great. From cover, yeah, okay.
And then it has an attack bonus of +10.
Plus 10?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I promise.
I believe you. I
think it's weird.
Yeah,
but it's cool.
You're good with the bow. I get it.
Thank you, man. And then I roll an 8.
Should we do it like
So going to 18?
Going to 18.
That's
but
a
we
hit,
have
my friend.
Oh, is it?
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
Okay.
It's a hit. And then 1d8 plus 7.
How much damage?
This is a d8.
Did I calculate my
1d8 plus 7. It's a 1.
Okay,
Can I
we're gonna-
re-roll
we're
the
gonna
progressive?
Re-roll for damage.
Yes!
Don't you get a one?
It's a 2.
It's still a lot of damage.
9 damage.
That's 9
All right, it's better
Nine
than one.
damage.
But with Hunter's Mark, is that...
We should try.
Oh,
Save
you
him.
rolled on advantage. You
But
got
we're
it plus
getting pretty
5. What's Hunter's Mark give for
We're
damage?
fighting our own.
I don't know.
It's like an extra d6. You have an extra d6 of
But
damage.
I would rather have his crystal.
Can we
For those who think you know the rules to this game, this is a custom version. You don't know what I'm doing over
Okay,
here.
yeah. Oh, it's a 1.
This is why we give them extra help. All right, 10 damage total on the large one. All right,
Oh, boy.
from Bono, the large one lumbers over towards you, swiping at you with an attack
This guy.
of 2 plus 5 is miss. I think I missed your AC on that one.
Yeah.
But then tries to bite you.
That's hidden.
Ooh, that's gonna hit plus 5. Yeah. So we are looking at 1d6.
We just gotta take this.
I rolled a 1 plus the actual damage. There is you take 6 damage total.
Youch. I got
What's your HP,
14
Joe?
left.
Oh my god.
All right, large.
What's this guy at?
Bono is getting.
I tried to take a big swing.
Yeah, medium takes a hit over here at
That's
blue.
good enough.
That's a hit on blue for
Clean it off.
3 damage. 3 damage. After medium, Chiquita.
Oh my
How much is that?
Chiquita, your attack.
Oh, yes.
I think it'll spit out.
How much damage was taken off the large?
Just
large
9,
one,
right?
10. 10 total.
10 total.
It probably has.
How much do the little guys have now that we've killed them?
The little guys, you know it's not too much to kill them. But all the little ones are gone. The little ones are gone.
Medium guy.
Is there any way?
You guys start to feel a rumble underneath the ground.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Chiquita, it's your move.
Am I able to do some sort of perception check to maybe gain a general sense of how tough the big guy is? To get a sense of like.
He's a giant troll.
Well,
You would
maybe
know that
he's
you're gonna
got
need.
an Achilles
You're gonna
heel.
need to. He's known weaknesses by design, and you know that you're gonna need to roll definitely more than a 10.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm gonna.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm gonna turn around.
All right.
No way.
And they attack.
And I'm gonna once again once again I will do I'll search deep inside myself and trust the stars, and maybe hopefully we can have this troll maybe see the guiding light of the faith
All right. So you're
and
doing
attack it with a guiding bolt.
guiding bolt. All right. Roll that damage for the medium, right?
Yeah. Oh.
What is it?
8 plus 5, 13.
That's a hit. On a medium, that's a hit.
Okay. So that's 4d6 once again. 1, 7. 1, 6, 6, 5.
That's why my damage is
1,
so
6.
Total was
It's 1, 6, 6, 5. So 6, 6.
dead troll. All right.
Single troll.
Blue, your
We have
action.
1 coin.
Okay.
My
I'd like
ADHD's in
to.
overdrive.
I would like to lightning bolt that guy.
Go for it.
And we're gonna sacrifice this guy because I know he's standing in the water.
They're both in the water. If you have a strong enough hit, it will avoid damage on him.
Oh my god.
I feel like
he
for the
played his
greater
flute
good,
for
we
you.
should sacrifice.
What happened? Is there any like
Do we have
residual
any-
feelings
You'll
that
find out.
prohibit?
Let's roll for that damage.
Trish,
What do we
play
want,
the
a
flute
20?
one more time?
Yeah,
Maybe,
D20.
I don't think I don't have an action.
Come on, not a 1 again.
It's got to be.
It's a 9.
9 plus what?
Plus 8.
Is 17. That is a hit. You're safe.
I am?
You're safe. 9 plus 8, 17.
Whoa.
That's a hit.
Wait, but wait, pause. I read that I have this bonus trait where I can add 1d4 after seeing the effects of a d20 to attack.
You can do it.
So can I?
Oh wait, you already hit. You already hit. It worked. So now we're rolling for damage.
Oh, that's okay. Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought that was damage. So can I add that onto my damage to make sure that guy's dead?
No, but we got to roll for damage.
Okay, sure. It's a 2d8, right?
Yeah, 2d8.
Okay.
That sucks.
Plus elemental.
2.
2.
1.
1.
But
3.
it's a plus 8.
3 plus 8 is going to be 11 plus 10 on the advantage. Just bringing him to 21. And
so much
he
damage.
is large. Is still alive.
Thanks for softening it up for me, Parky.
What?
Can I not roll my extra dice?
Not on that one. That's to get the attack. But as that happens, the ground starts to rumble again, and where he is standing, he actually starts to. You hear the wood splitting and cracking as breaking through it, just the top half of what we are calling the Troll King! Knocking this troll completely off its top, killing it as it hits a wall, sitting here.
Does that mean I get those gems because I'm so close to it? I'm just, it's right there.
I think I should get the
How exciting! Because we calculated my damage completely.
But as
attack and I did 2 damage.
as he's breaking through, he in fact is not able to squeeze through the entire ground, and you start to feel the ground starting to like crack, and like the other columns are starting to come down and start to crumble a little bit, because he's really kind of breaking the mainframe here. And his initiative order is low at the bottom.
2. Okay.
So our king. Starting with you, what are you gonna do with this Troll King? He looks angry.
To completely ignore the Troll King, I'm gonna go and investigate the large guy for gems.
Large troll. Okay, yeah, I'll let you.
I would love to, because I messed up my damage calc in the last round really badly.
Great, so you walk up, he's unconscious.
Okay.
You're gonna take out an unconscious troll?
Yeah, I want the gems.
That's so easy.
Okay.
Should I just zap him?
No, watch. You said the gems were in them, right?
Yes.
Squeeze into his stomach.
All right, let's do it. Ant-Man. I have the.
We're using the Ant-Man strat.
I do. I have the ability to squeeze through a space as narrow as 1 inch wide. I'm going in for the gems.
You don't want to use that on the king?
No. I don't think I can sneak up to the king and not get absolutely murked. The colonoscopy is going in.
You're going in. Yes, you're inside and you see a number of gems sitting in there.
I'm gonna snag them and I'm gonna get out the same way I went in.
Well, they're much larger than you.
You have to
Because
explode
you're small.
him.
All right, I'm gonna do it like the boys.
Like the boys.
So you're coming out and you're exploding the troll?
I'm exploding him.
Yeah!
Oh my god.
All right.
I'm covered in gore and viscera. Guys, there were gems in that guy.
Let's get creative. We have a Troll King. And I'm going to be real honest. We're coming close to time, so please mess thine troll up.
Let's go. Let's
you see a giant head. His arms are kind of moving and swaying all around. Who is up next? We have Bono. You are right there next to him.
I have a plan. Do
A very
I
quick
see
plan.
any land vehicles in the vicinity?
No, you don't.
Okay. What about your shovel? Speak with animals. Can we get the flute?
I don't
next
think I
up is
can.
going to be you.
Can
And then Blue, you're up before the monster.
I think we just gotta
What are we
do
gonna
damage.
do? Well, let's
Pray for a big one.
Right.
I think that's all we can do.
What are these two?
Can we speak his language?
Those are
I think you can hear it to run away.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I don't have his language on
take
me.
his eyes
Bono,
out.
hit me with something. Let's get creative.
Go ham, John.
It's tough.
Might go with.
Bring out the flute
Really?
again.
Yeah.
But look at all this juice.
And lightning's not
Or-
going to take him down.
I could talk to him.
Sand in his eye.
That's what I was suggesting.
All right, you want to talk to the troll?
I want to. Do you know what the
troll
brown note
king.
is?
What?
The brown note?
No? Oh, yes!
It's a certain frequency. I want to whip out my flute and then play a frequency that will make him excrete the gems from his anus.
I will
Give me a performance check.
But
All right.
you have to roll. You have to like 18 or higher.
Oh yeah,
This
that's
is
fine.
this is a long shot.
We used our progressive edge.
This has got to be.
Okay, so it's 9 plus 3, so it's 12 performance.
So it could backfire on you here.
That did not work. Next.
Wait, do you have your progressive edge?
I used it on the
We
last
use it
round.
on 1 damage.
Chiquita.
Okay.
Oh wait, sorry. Can I use a bonus action?
Yeah.
Can I like just teleport like right here?
Teleportation? Yes.
Okay, cool. That's my last teleport.
His arms are still in range, but it's a good teleportation.
All right,
Chiquita?
cool.
So we've established that they're sensitive to like radiant or holy-ish
Yes.
damage.
Of the other
Okay.
civilization. They use a
So,
miracle to bring him back.
what
to
if
the troll.
I take a deep breath and I reach into one of my many pockets that are hanging on one of my hands on as a bug creature, and I take out my incense
Okay.
Do it again.
Sure.
and hold my holy symbol.
Okay. We're pulling
Wave
full
'em
religion.
around.
Wave them all
Wave
around.
them all around.
Let's do it.
And in hopes of maybe that helping my next attempt and maybe guiding them towards the correct faith.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll give that a bonus action.
Yeah.
Do you want to make an actual action too?
And use guiding bolt.
And guys, okay, there we go. Roll a
And use
d20.
guiding- Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I could squeeze under there. Go back into the chasm.
9
Plus.
plus 8.
Passes his 15.
Yes, that's
Yep.
how it works. That hits.
Yep, hit. Roll.
Okay.
That's 4d6.
Okay.
Okay. Oh goodness.
6.
5.
3. 3.
Still alive.
Okay.
He's going to reach, pick up you. Let's see. Does 8 plus 5, does 13 beat your AC?
It does not. I shake it off.
Great. His other hand comes in to backhand you.
Oh, cool.
Does 3 plus 5, 8. Does 8 hit your AC?
It does nothing. No.
Great. Top of initiative, we got Flo.
Nice, nice,
I feel
nice.
like this is just the best move.
Yeah,
We're just gonna nuke
drop
him.
him.
We're gonna bring it down Zeus style. Boom, lightning bolt right on the Troll King's head.
With the water still there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, because he's broken out, so that water
That
is starting
water is
to...
going down
Yeah.
all his sides.
All right,
and
it's water
everything.
falling down. Great.
Okay,
You're gonna roll with advantage.
nice. That's a 17.
That's a hit.
Nice. So I rolled 3d10s,
3 10s.
which is this one.
Yep.
3 10s.
Yep. 8.
8.
10.
6.
6.
Hold on. 6, 5, 8, 3, plus the 10. What was the last roll?
6.
Can't we just use our lightning bolt?
You got him. You didn't get all the way, but it was because of the water and the additional
give me a
damage
little
that knocked him
more.
over. So as the lightning comes down,
Right there.
and then you see his charred body just kind of fall and limp over as just gems start to fall out of their body, out of his body.
All of us, though, you know, it's like whatever ones you can
Over
take.
his
Like
body,
there's so
bones
many
of
gems
his
everywhere. It's just whatever you can grab.
Wait a minute.
Flipped you up.
Yeah, can I, as all the gems pour out?
So these are the gems from the big guy.
Nice.
But as he's charred, and as his body's just like, you get a little bit closer, and you see him then start to.
Oh?
And he just gems down. Hungry hippos take gems. I put it on top of the TV. I made a mistake.
That monitor is toast.
And as his lifeless body regurgitates down.
Thanks for having me.
And just regurgitates all those gems. His body falls to the ground, and down below you see plenty of energy crystals to be able to repower your ship. And you've only scarred an entire mute town in doing so. But as you come out, as you walk out, gems in hand, carrying as much as you can, there's another humanoid, but their rags are dressed in white, and stands a little taller and walks up to you, looks at you, and kind of scans you up and down, and then is able to then speak common, and she explains to you that thank you so much for ruining the curse of the trolls on our holy land. Their chattering and evil words have ruined our minds, and I had to emit a curse onto my own people so that they could not hear or speak.
So they frogs?
But now, as she sees a fly go by and the long tongue goes up and eats it. Thank you so much for freeing us of these trolls. But please, your ship is in front of our town, and it looks horrible. Get it out of here. We don't want it. And quite frankly, you frighten us. Leave. Leave forever and never come back.
But you're frightened in awe.
And that, our friends, is our one shot today. You saw it all, you did it all, you felt emotions maybe for the first time. You learned to work together as you kind of work together. Now you're really gonna work independently and accidentally helped each other, so that's nice.
That is.
If that's not teamwork, but
it was a good attempt.
It was very incredible.
I do have, in fact, two Mario Party style prizes to give out to the some very lucky players. Which I'm gonna go with the best RP'd character today. Which yes, I absolutely have to go with you. And you've won some extra gems. You played the character. You felt the character. And honestly, I think my favorite character, because I do give bias, does go to Blue 2.0. I love what you did with the character. The fact that you did feel emotions. You let that guide some of your actions. I like what you did. I love what you did. Thank you so much for having me.
Wow. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. Contestants, mentors, you did it. Give yourselves a round of applause. What an adventure. Did you have a good time?
I could have done more damage.
Well, let me tell you, I had a great time watching, all right? Production is going to count each of your crystals to determine your final score while we chat about this campaign. Production, come get these gems. Oh, they're already doing it. Perfect. One step ahead of me. And contestants, again, tell me your thoughts. Who was really good at this?
We got cooked.
We're cooked.
You know what?
I had a great time.
You had a great time?
I did. It was really fun.
That was fun, yeah.
You guys added just the right amount of chaos and rule breaking to make my life enough hard, but I was enjoying it as we went. So thank you.
Any naturals?
But they told me.
Actually, we had a nat 20 that then had to turn into a nat 1, which might have been my favorite moment.
That was crazy.
Who was the worst? I just want to know. Who sucked?
Who in your own team? I would never say who.
Who sucked in what way?
Because we all
I mean,
had
I'll be
different
honest.
It's a good question.
I
It's a great
literally
question.
was calculating my damage incorrectly for half the night. So yeah,
It doesn't surprise me. Will, is this the best you got?
I mean, I think
Austin,
everybody had a good
we were
time.
at first going.
Who was the best flute player?
Austin.
The flute noises.
All right. I understand two people won special accolades in this episode. Really? Right? Oh, wow.
That already happened.
Nice job. No, I know.
Maybe there's a third accolade.
Nothing for all of that performances.
Have you ever played before?
No.
No. Wow.
Oh, come on, you're as special too.
All right. The tallies are in. All right. Are you ready to see your scores? For Shipwrecked on Troll Planet?
Yeah, let's see it.
All right. Let's see the scores. Here they are. Oh my God, look at that. 30 points. The Team Lana, wow. Oh my gosh. In first place, we have Team Lana. Second place, Team Botez. Third place, Team Neff. And fourth place, Team Kwan. Now, the real question here, though, is how does this impact your standing in the competition? Let's see the total leaderboard.
But these are added to the total leaderboard.
Oh, wait.
What?
Come on, let's see it. Come on.
My 10% vote?
Wait, what?
All right.
I'm winning.
Whoa! My gosh. This really changed up the competition. Now, on the day, Team Lana. All right, Team Lana is now in the lead with 49 points, followed by Team Will at 48. Team Botez at 42.
27 plus
Team Caroline. Still a lot of game to play because there's a lot more challenges tomorrow. It's anybody's game. Okay, we're only halfway through our epic semifinal event. Tomorrow, one of these lucky streamers will be crowned the victor and awarded $10,000. All right? Be sure to tune in at 10 a.m., 2 p.m. Pacific time, or 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. Eastern so you can see who's next. And of course, we need to give an extra special thanks to our incredible sponsor, Progressive. Get great insurance coverage at affordable rates at Progressive.com. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.